Hello everybody, Captain Silvertooth here from Infographic News for Kids. Today is Monday, December 10th, 2018. Our mission is to inform the youth of all nations of the world being created for them to inherit. The constitutional quote of today is the Second Amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America. A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. The constitutional question is, what is infringe? As in, they shall not be infringed. If you guys remember, Saturday's 20-minute research challenge was to research chemtrails. What they are, what the effects are, what they are used for, and what they are made of. In my research, I found that the majority of the people understand that chemtrails are basically just airplane engine exhaust, which is harmful to the environment just like any engine exhaust would be, and that there are other theories as to what chemtrails are. Sticking to the parameter of only researching for 20 minutes, I was unable to confirm those theories or prove them falsely. I am not satisfied with my results, so I will be researching those and getting back to you guys on some more information. But now for the news. Artificial intelligence news says that was linked to Drudge report that was also linked to dailystar.co.uk says that killer robots go off the rails and slaughter innocent people thanks to deadly malfunction errors. Military superpowers have been warned. It's a very long article, and I'm just going to sum it up. The military robot technology is becoming more and more automatic and removing more and more human control of these weapon systems. And these robots have the ability to kill or controlling themselves. It's scary to think about, honestly, to think that the world could end up being controlled by killer robots. It's kind of unsafe. Not even kind of. It's unsafe. But I don't think I'm ready for it. I would like everybody to recommend everybody to Google killer robots. I will repeat the name of the article. Killer robots could go off the rails and slaughter innocent people thanks to deadly malfunction errors. Military superpowers have been warned. Like I said, computers make mistakes. Robots make mistakes. You should be very careful about robots and computers being in control of weapons. Look it up. Chinese police shut down 1,100 social media accounts. Chinese police said on Saturday that it has closed 1,100 social media accounts along with 31 websites this year for unlawful activities such as trolling or blackmailing, the official Xinhua news agency reported. I'm not sure if I'm saying the word Xinhua correctly, but it is spelled Xinhua. The police found that some social media accounts on Tencent's WeChat and Sina-owned Weibo fabricated accusations against companies and individuals, Zenhouse said, citing the Ministry of Public Security. These accounts then posted negative information online and demanded a ransom in exchange for deleting the posts. Now, let's remember that China is a communist country. In communist countries, they do not have the freedom of speech like we do here in America, where they could say something politically incorrect and they could be sentenced to prison for saying that political incorrectness. Apple and Google have moved their companies to China, and their owners have been quoted to say that Chinese model of censorship on the internet is the example for the censorship of the world. China's strict online censorship rules have tightened in the recent years with new legislations to restrict media outlets, surveillance measures for media sites, and rolling campaigns to remove content deemed unacceptable. The authorities this year have shuttered social media accounts for reasons that range from posting lewd content or sensationalist celebrity gossip to articles deemed to be politically incorrect by censors. In November, the country's top cyber authority scrubbed 9,800 social media accounts of independent news providers deemed to have posted sensational, vulgar, or politically harmful content on the internet. The police also investigated 28 cases involving paid online trolls or ghostwriters to post online content and arrested 67 suspects. In America, they have started to censor people on the internet, like on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. They have banned people from using Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Google, all the internet type stuff, because they said something that the government found to be politically incorrect or something that they don't agree with. And it is to the point where I cannot say specific names or specific websites without the fear of getting banned myself. Chocolate milk to be back in schools? Regular chocolate milk will be back on school menus as Obama-era rules are eased. This article was found on Drudge Report, which was linked to abcnews.go.com. Chocolate milk with 1% fat will soon be back on public school lunch menus as the Trump administration eases nutritional standards put in place under President Obama. I was unaware that chocolate milk had been banned from schools, or certain schools. I've never been to a school where I didn't have chocolate milk. So I am sad for you people who had to live without drinking chocolate milk. But now we can be... And it's not because I have white privilege or I go to a preppy private school where everybody is rich. No, I go to a crappy public middle school. And it's just, I've never been in a school where we didn't have chocolate milk. It has nothing to do with white privilege or the school I go to. It's just, I never have been to a school without chocolate milk. But like I said, I am sad for you people who had to live without drinking it, and now I am happy for you people who get it back. The U.S. Department of Agriculture on Thursday published a new interim rule due to take effect on July 1st after a period of public comment which relaxes sodium limits and whole grain requirements on school lunches and also allows flavored milk with 1% back into school cafeterias nationwide. Sorry. Currently, public schools are allowed to serve only flavored milk that is non-fat or unflavored milk that is low-fat or non-fat. This is not reducing the nutritional standards whatsoever. Agriculture Secretary Sonny Perdue told reporters when he unveiled the proposed changes in May. I wouldn't be as big as I am today without flavored milk. Schools need flexibility in the menu planning so they can serve nutritious and appealing meals, Perdue said in a statement Thursday. Schools want to offer food that students will actually want to eat. It doesn't do any good to serve nutritious meals when they're going to wind up in the trash can. Good point. Critics say the new rules will roll back the Healthy, Hunger-Free Kids Act championed by former First Lady Michelle Obama, who worked to tighten nutritional standards for the program as part of her campaign against obesity. It has nothing to do with the milk you drink or what you drink. It has nothing to do with the food you eat. It's how active you are. I mean, if you're sitting at home constantly watching TV, playing video games, and shoving your face with food all the time and not being active, then of course you're going to get obese. But if you eat junk but you also do something to stay active and healthy, then you won't be obese. Chocolate milk is awesome. The food that they are bringing back to cafeterias are awesome. The food that I wish they would bring back to cafeterias are awesome. But it's not the food you eat, the drink you drink. It's the way you choose to be active or not. This article was found on Drudge Report and linked me to mirror.uk. World's smallest cow stuns owners days after giant steer knickers went violent. Lil Bill from Mississippi in the U.S. weighs a teeny weeny 5.5 kilograms, which is the same as a domestic cat, nearly a tenth of other cows his age, and are 300 times lighter than knickers. This tiny calf is tipped to be the world's smallest cows. Little Bill weighs 4.5 kilograms, which is the same size as a domestic cat. The calf was taken to the Mississippi State University College of Veterinary Medicine in the U.S. to be checked over after his owners worried he might be ill. But thankfully, Lil Bill has been given a clean bill of health. He is just a lot smaller than his other farmyard pals. Animal experts at the university shared the news of his arrival, which kicked up a huge fan base for the adorable cow. They posted a photo of Lil Bill on their Facebook page with the caption, "Occasionally, we get a case that has us scratching our heads a bit. Lil Bill is one of those cases. He was born weighing a little over 1/10 of what a newborn calf typically weighs." That's a really small cow. 4.5 pounds is not very heavy.